Hi Mom, Merry Christmas. I hope that you enjoy this short yoga video that I'm making for you. It's just going to be some simple movements that help with mobility and stretching out the body. It's the kind of thing that you can use once or twice a week. It doesn't have to be every day, but there are also movements that you could use every day if it felt good. So to begin, we're going to start lying on your back. It can be really nice to have a yoga mat under you, but you also don't need the yoga mat. You can just lie down on a soft floor with carpet or rug. Coming all the way down onto your back. Starting out with legs extended long, arms along your sides. And just start by checking in with your body. Just noticing what's going on today, if there's any aches or pains, any places in your body that might need extra attention, or places that might need more gentle attention. Starting by scanning through the whole body, beginning at the crown of the head, checking in with your neck, checking in with your shoulders, your chest, scanning down your arms all the way through to your fingertips, checking in with your stomach and your hips, noticing if there's any tension in your low back, noticing your legs, down your thighs, your knees, your calves, all the way through your ankles, and the tips of your toes. Just seeing what's there to be noticed. And as we begin a movement, bring your right knee into your chest, wrapping your hands around your shin, and just start some gentle rocking movements. Bring your knee towards your heart, then out towards your right armpit. Moving slowly, just starting to feel out your hip. Remembering to breathe. And start to point and flex the foot, finding some movement in the ankle, listening to all the cracks and pops going on there. Then make some gentle circles with your ankle, maybe about 3 in each direction. Remembering to move slowly, taking your time. It's not a race, it's just a chance to feel out your body. And hugging the knee closer to your chest, keeping your foot engaged. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, lift your shoulders away from the mat. Bring your nose towards your knee. And inhale to lower back down. Doing this movement 2 more times to warm up the core. Using your exhale to lift towards your knee. And your inhale to lower back down. Doing 1 more of these. Deep breath out, lift up towards the knee, and deep breath in as you lower back down. Bring the sole of your left foot to the mat, knee pointed up, and bring your right ankle to left knee, finding this figure 4 stretch, keeping your right foot engaged. Maybe just staying here. You can find a slightly deeper stretch by pushing your right knee further away from you, but we aren't looking for that deep of a stretch here. We're just starting to find some movement, maybe rocking your hips side to side. You might feel a stretch in the sides of your hips. Remembering to breathe. A good rule of thumb is that if you notice that you're losing touch with your breathing, slow down the movement. And to come out of the stretch, you'll extend your left leg long first, and then extend your right leg. Bring the sole of your right foot to the mat, knee pointed up, and then allow your knee to fall over. There's a pose in yoga called tree pose, where you stand on 1 foot and you bring the sole of 1 foot to your inner thigh. This looks a lot like that, but lying down, so we call this fallen tree. Extend your leg long. You're going to do that movement just 2 more times, bringing the sole of your foot to the mat, allowing the knee to fall over, and then extending the leg long. Doing this 1 more time, moving slowly, moving deliberately. Good. From here, reach your arms overhead, pull your toes away from you, making a deep, full body stretch, starting to wake everything up. And then we're just going to do that sequence of movements on the other side, bringing your left knee into your chest. And just as we began on the other side, moving slowly, just shifting the knee side to side towards your heart, and then towards your armpit. Just starting to find some movement in your hip, waking up the joint, noticing places that need more attention. And start to point and flex the foot, getting some movement in this ankle. And make some circles with your ankle, about 3 in each direction. Remembering to breathe, remembering to take your time. This practice is all about just listening to the body. Keeping that foot engaged, pull your knee close to your chest, take a deep breath in, and exhale. Bring shoulders away from the floor, nose towards knee. Inhale, lower back down. 2 more times. Exhale, lift towards your knee. Inhale, lower back down. Exhale, lift up, warm up that core, squeeze the core, and inhale, lower to the mat. Good. Bring the sole of your right foot to the mat, left ankle to right knee. And same as before, you can deepen the stretch by pushing your knee a little bit further away. You don't have to do that if this stretch already feels good. And just find some gentle movements, rocking your hips side to side, keeping your left foot engaged. Good. And just as before, you'll extend your right leg long first, then extend your left leg. Bring the sole of your left foot to the mat, and allow your knee to fall over, finding your fallen tree. And extend your left leg long. Doing this a couple more times. Bring the sole of your foot to the mat, and then dropping your knee down, extending the leg. 1 more time. Bring the foot to the mat, dropping the knee, finding your fallen tree, and reaching the leg long. Bring your arms overhead, stretch fingertips away from toes, stretching out the whole body as if you're just waking up from sleep. Then bring your arms alongside your body, palms down. Bring both feet to the mat. Keep your heels fairly close to your glutes, and really ground your feet into the earth here, pressing your hands into the earth, keeping your shoulders down. And what we're going to do is, as you inhale, you're going to press your feet down and lift your hips, lift your heart, keep the chin away from your heart, neck long, and your exhale, you're going to lower your spine back to the mat. Doing this 2 more times. Inhale, press your feet down, lift your hips. Exhale, lower everything back down. 1 more time. Inhale, press down, lift your hips, lift your heart, lift your chin. And exhale, everything comes back down. Beautiful. Bring your knees into your chest. Just rock side to side. This is a really good movement for massaging out the low back. You can do these side to side movements, or you can draw some circles with your knees. You can also move forward and back if that feels good. And if it feels good, you can reach your arms between your legs, grab the outside edges of your feet, and find what we call happy baby, where you point the tops of your feet towards the sky. Maybe extend one leg and then the other. letting yourself feel a little bit silly here. This is kind of a silly pose, but it's really good for stretching out both the arms and the legs and massaging out the low back at the same time. From here, we're going to make our way to a seat, and you have a couple options. You can either bring your knees into your chest once more and rock your way all the way up using your momentum to come to a seat, or if you want something that feels more gentle and more slow, you can roll onto one side using your arm as a pillow and press up with your hand, making your way to a slow seat. Next, you're going to come into a seat. I like to kneel. If you do want to come into a kneeling position, it can be really nice to bring a blanket between your knees. And it can also be nice to bring a blanket or a towel under your legs. Just lots of options for giving yourself some cushioning. I have 2 blankets, so I'm going to do a little bit of both. From here, we're just going to start to find some movement in the neck, allowing yourself to ground down into the floor, lift up through your heart so you have a tall spine, and take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, turn to look over one shoulder. Take a breath here. And then as you breathe out, turn to look over the other shoulder, pausing for an inhale. And using your exhale to turn back around to the other shoulder. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out as you turn to the other shoulder. Breathe in. And this time as you breathe out, just come back to center. Drop your chin towards your chest, allowing the back of your neck to grow long. And then slowly lift your gaze all the way up to the sky, stretching out the front of your throat. And then tuck your chin again, moving very deliberately here, stretching out the back of your neck. And then slowly looking all the way up, keeping the neck long as you stretch out the front of your throat. Begin to tuck your chin again, moving slowly, and this time start to make some gentle neck circles. Maybe about 3 or 4 in each direction. Moving as slowly as you need to, maybe pausing if you notice any spots that need a little bit more stretching, but remember not to go past your edge. We want to keep this a very gentle practice. Remembering to go in both directions. And remembering to breathe. Return your head to a neutral position. And with your next breath in, squeeze your shoulders all the way up to your ears, really tense them up tight. And with your exhale, allow them to relax. Doing that 2 more times. Inhale, squeeze them up as high as you can. Exhale, allow them to relax. 1 more time, deep breath in as you squeeze them all the way up. And exhale, as you relax them, roll your shoulder blades down and back. Beautiful. Next, we're going to do a practice called the Robin's breath, which is really good for opening up the heart and just creating more space in the lungs, making it a little bit easier to breathe. With your inhale, you'll reach your arms all the way up above your head. With your exhale, you'll bring their palms together and bring your hands out in front of you, allowing your back to round, creating some space between your shoulder blades. Inhale, open your arms wide, opening up your chest. There'll be a slight back bend here, but really slight. And then exhale, give yourself a hug, wrapping your arms around your shoulders, allowing your back to round a little bit here. Inhale, open the arms wide. Exhale, give yourself another hug, opposite arm on top here. Tucking the chin, rounding the spine. Inhale, open the arms wide. And exhale, bring your hands together in front of you, creating a lot of space between your shoulder blades. And inhale, reach your arms all the way up. Exhale, twist to one side, keeping a long spine, shoulders pulled away from ears. Really try to sit up very tall here, rooting into the ground as you lift up through the crown of your head. And try not to twist so far that you restrict your breathing, just enough that you're getting some stretch here. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, deepen just a little bit into the twist. Deep breath in, bring arms overhead, and exhale, twist in the opposite direction. Remember to find a tall spine, pulling shoulders away from ears. Neck is very long here. And you don't have to look all the way over your shoulder. You can find a more neutral gaze if that feels better on your neck. Taking a deep breath in, and a deep breath out. Inhale, bring arms overhead, and find a side bend in one direction, grabbing one wrist and pulling your arms to one side, keeping your hips rooted down. Once again, not finding so much of a side bend that you restrict your breathing, maybe opening your heart a little bit, keeping the neck long. And use your next inhale to come back up to center, and switching sides, using your exhale to side bend. Remembering to breathe. Feeling that opening in your side ribs. Use your next inhale to come all the way up. And your exhale, allow your arms to come down. The next thing we're going to do is some wrist stretches. And if this feels uncomfortable or goes against anything that your physical therapist has advised you, just skip this part. If you do decide to follow along, bring your arms out in front of you, keeping your arms parallel with the ground, fingertips pointed up. And we're just going to move our hands so that our fingers point down and go back and forth between pointing them up as if pushing it flat against a wall and pointing them down, looking at our own palms. Doing this movement slowly here, taking your time, feeling that stretch. And bring your hands to neutral, curl your fingers into a fist, and then bring your thumbs around your fingers. Point your fists down, and you're just going to do these half circles. Moving slowly. If you feel any amount of pain or discomfort, backing off from the stretch. Doing just a couple more here. And go ahead and release your fists and just shake out your arms. And that's all that I have for you today. I hope that you enjoy these stretches. I hope that they help your body feel good. And I look forward to maybe practicing it with you sometime. And if you enjoy this video, let me know and I will add on some others. Merry Christmas. I love you so, so much.